now 6 o'clock and hereby call this meeting of the Town of Bethel Rental Board to order. Today is October 4th, 2023. Please stand with us and join us in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Sal Mangan. I'm the chairman of the rental board. With me tonight are our fellow board members, Vice Chair Carla Bryant, Member Maria Idisi, Member Patrick Nolan, Member Kelly Medwig, Member Mark Smith, and Member Jonina Martinez. Mike Murray is excused this evening. For the record, we have a quorum present. Before we begin calling the hearing scheduled for tonight, I would like to take a moment and explain our procedures. I will call the hearing scheduled one at a time, and the order has been published in the legal notice and listed on our agenda. Starting with case number one, I will read the legal notice aloud. The applicant or their authorized representative will step up to the podium. The speaker must give his or her name and home address for the record. All speakers will be sworn in by myself. The applicant or their authorized representative will be given an opportunity to present any information that they wish to present to the board. If none, we'll proceed to board questions. After board questions, any interested parties will then have an opportunity to speak. The applicant will be called back at the end of the hearing to respond to any questions or concerns. The public hearing will likely be closed after the applicant answers any final questions. Should there be any open issues on the application, items that need to be remedied or corrected, the hearing may be held open for a longer period in the board's discretion to allow time for the applicant to make such corrections. If you wish to speak, ladies and gentlemen, please keep it to the property issues and the property issues only. We ask you to take a moment to silence your cell phones. The rental board shall have the right to rely on any information that is presented by the applicant. If any such information is later found to be inaccurate or incorrect, the rental board may determine that any approvals, rental permits, or other actions previously granted in connection with the application are null and void. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to call the first new application, 43 West Neptune Avenue, Lindenhurst. Please step forward. How are you today, sir?
Joao Reyes.
No, please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
Thank you, sir. Could you please, for the record, your name and your home address?
Joao Reyes, 43 West Neptune Avenue, Lindenhurst.
So you live in that house?
Yes.
Okay.
Is it legal to family?
It is illegal to family. That's the way I bought it, but right now it's a single family.
So
Is it on the record, is it a two-family? Sorry.
are you renting? Like, who are you renting to?
I am not renting it right now.
You're just applying for the permit.
Yeah.
Yes. We're just gonna check to make sure on the town paperwork.
Yeah.
It says one-family house, okay. So
He's planning on
you're
it.
planning on, but you live in the house, but
Yeah.
we have it as a single-family house, not a two-family house.
Yes, I'm living there right now.
And then you're eventually gonna move out and rent to someone else?
Yes.
Okay. When you sent in the application, the town sent some paperwork that you need to sign for terms and conditions with the rental board. Did you submit that?
The affidavit?
Yes. Thank you. Anyone here from the board have any questions or concerns regarding this property?
I do. We just have a little bit of repairs we want you to make. There's some bricks that are sinking in the walkway. They could become a tripping hazard. So if you could just lift them, lift them up and put a little dirt under there or whatever, just make them more level. Anything when it's off like by a couple of inches like that, we have people repair that. We'll give you time to do it.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay. Anyone here in the audience have any questions or concerns regarding this property at 43 West Neptune in Lindenhurst? No? Hearing none, do we have a motion?
Motion to extend till November 15th. Kelly Medwig.
Seconded by?
Seconded by Carla Bryant.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none. So we're just going to extend this application to November 15th so you can lift the bricks and just make sure it's the walkway's level, so there's no problems.
Okay.
Okay?
You can send us a picture if you do it sooner, and we can vote on it sooner. Just have
We
to
just
let
want to
us
give you
know.
some time to do that.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
6 Lynn Place in West Babylon?
Outside there.
Please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
Thank you. For the record, can you please state your name and your home address?
Valerie Lee, 1657 West 9th Street, Brooklyn, New York.
Great, thank you. When you sent in the application, did you send in the terms and conditions sheet?
Yes.
Yep, perfect. Anyone here from the board have any questions or concerns regarding this property?
Oh, thank
No, thank you.
Anyone here in the audience have any questions or concerns regarding this property? Hearing none, do we have a motion?
Motion to approve, Kelly Medwig?
Seconded by?
Seconded by Carla Bryant.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, the application was approved. Thank you.
Thank you.
Have
No
a good
problem.
night.
Have a good night. As we move on to the renewals, 24 Brooklyn Avenue in Wyandanch. Yeah, you guys can read. I'm sorry, you're the, yes. How are you today, sir? Please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
For the record, sir, can you please state your name and your home address?
I'm sorry, it's not finished yet. I have to complete. Charlene's Vendredi.
Yes, sir, and you're the pastor of the
Yes.
church, correct? Yes, sir.
I am.
Okay. And you live at Miraculous Metal in Wyandanch, right?
Correct.
On Shreveport? Okay. Anyone here from the board have any questions or concerns?
No, thank you.
No, thank you.
Anyone here in the audience have any questions or concerns? No? Hearing none. Do we have a motion?
Motion to approve, Kelly Medwig?
Seconded by?
Seconded by Carla Bryant.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none. The application was granted, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good night.
Get home safe, sir. Thank you. 310 Peel Street? Kiowa 6?
What?
Kiowa 6, yeah. The 11th?
11th, I mean.
Kiowa the
sorry.
11th? In
Piaxi
Copac?
Street,
Thank you.
yes.
How are you, sir?
Yes, I'm Frank
Please raise your right hand.
Sokolowski.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth,
Yes.
so help you God? For the record, can you please state your name and your home address?
310 Piaxi Street,
Okay.
P-O-I-X. Actually, it's PO 11, around 11.
Yeah, okay.
PO 11.
Yes.
When you sent in the renewal, sir, do you agree to the terms and conditions that the town sent you?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Anyone here from the board wish to speak regarding this property?
I do. Thank you.
Okay, Father, you can take off, Father, you don't have to wait if you don't want to. Okay.
You're allowed to go. You just have to cut the grass beyond the fence line. All this grass that's overgrown has to be weed whacked or cut.
Actually,
And-
maybe I did. I don't know.
This was just from a couple of days ago.
Yeah.
And then the fence needs to be painted and this cement
Okay.
underneath.
There's no problem.
And what else did we have? Oh, there's tree debris in the front. There's some trees that are
Oh,
laying around out front.
Yeah, because we cut some tree.
Yeah, so that just has to be cleaned up. So we'll give you time to do all
No
that,
problem.
okay?
Anyone here in the audience wish to speak regarding this property? No? Hearing none. Do we have a motion?
Motion to extend till November 15th, Kelly Medwig?
Seconded by?
Seconded by Carla Bryant.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none. So, sir, we're just going to give you some time. We're going to extend your application till November 15th, just to take care of the...
I gotta make pictures. Or?
You can take some pictures, yes, and just send them to us. So just what Ms. Medwig said, to cut the grass outside the fence, to the curb line, the tree debris, to make sure the tree debris is taken away, to paint the fence, and also the concrete under the fence, to paint that, okay?
No problem.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank
We
you.
appreciate it. 10 Croydon Road in Amityville? How are you today, sir?
Okay,
Please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Thank you, sir. For the record, can you please state your name and your home address?
Ira Morley, 48 Stevens Avenue, North Merrick, New York, 11566.
Thank you, sir. When you sent in the renewal on this property, did you sign the terms and conditions sheet? Did you send that in?
Yes,
Okay. Anyone here from the board have any questions or concerns regarding this property?
I do, Mr. Chairman. Mark Smith. Mr. Morley, before we can issue your permit, we have three things that we'd like for you to take care of.
I can't hear you.
Before we can issue your permit, there are three things that we'd like for you to take care of.
Sure.
Okay. The first is to cut the high grass. I don't know if it was cut since, what is that, September 28th, but cut the high grass. 2, remove the debris.
That all has to be cleaned up.
Okay.
Kelly, you're referring to that?
The
entire-
overgrowth
the
in back.
entire
That
overgrowth?
whole back area needs to be all.
Yeah. Mr. Morley, can you clean up the entire, that overgrowth in the back?
The funniest thing is, that was cut in June. I'll recut it again, yeah.
Sorry to hear that.
Okay, no problem.
And replace the fence. That's the last thing.
Replace it with the same fence, wooden fence, does it matter?
It's up to you.
Okay,
It's up to you. But
okay, no problem.
the old chain link is,
Replace the fence, any kind of fence.
yeah.
Okay,
Also, sir, if you see in this picture, there's some debris, the next picture, the one up, no, go back. the other.
Yeah,
You see the debris leaning up against the house?
there's some random debris.
Random
around.
debris against the house, you know, a door and things like that, that would have to be removed.
okay,
Okay, so cut back all the high grass and the brush,
okay,
remove the debris, and replace the fence.
no problem.
Much appreciated. Thank you.
Anyone here in the audience wish to speak regarding this property? Hearing none, do we have a motion?
Motion to extend to November 15th by Mark Smith.
Seconded by? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none? Okay, sir, so we're going to give you until November 15th. We'd like you to cut the high grass, remove all the debris, especially in this photo next to the, see there's a tire, containers, there's some assorted furniture, and also the door and things like that. We got to remove that. Replace the fence, and also in the back of the house, all that overgrown brush you need to take care of, okay? Thank you, sir. I'd like to remind you, sir, that you're still under oath, and this is for 26 North 15th Street. When you sent the renewal for this property, sir, do you agree to the terms and conditions that the town sent you?
Yes.
Thank you, sir. Anyone here from the board wish to speak regarding this property?
I do, Mr. Chairman.
Yes, sir.
Patrick Nolan.
Okay.
How are you, Mr. Morley?
Hi.
We've got 3 items for you. We're going to remove a washing machine that's outdoors in the yard. Like to remove all the debris, the tree debris and the other debris around the outside of the house. And got to replace the rear walk. There's this picture here. If you look coming from where the freshly poured concrete is around to that back door there, all that broken up concrete has to come out and be replaced so there's no tripping hazards.
Okay,
Thank you very much.
easy
Also,
enough.
sir, we'd like it if you wash the fence as well, if you go back. See how all the
Yeah.
fences, all the mold and things are on the fence?
Right.
So if you do that as well. Anyone here in the audience wish to speak regarding this property? Hearing none, do we have a motion?
Motion to extend to November 15th as well. Mark Smith.
Seconded by?
Patrick Nolan.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none. So, sir, we're going to extend this again to November 15th, just so you have the opportunity to remove the washing machine in the backyard, remove all the tree debris and other debris, fix the walkway going into the rear, and also power wash or bleach the fence, however you can clean it, best way for you. Okay, sir?
Yeah.
Thank you very much, sir. As we move on, 263 Nichols Road in Wheatley Heights? 265, thank you. I should be wearing my glasses. 265.
You are getting old.
I am getting old. Thanks for reminding me, Kelly.
Show you off the Morley pictures.
Yes.
Mr. Morley?
Hello, sir. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Could you please raise your right hand? Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but
Do
the
you
truth?
want the
so help you God?
pictures?
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
You want the photographs?
For the record, sir, can you please state your name and your home address?
Michael Edmond, 265 Nichols Road,
Do you live in
Wheatley
that
Heights.
house, or do you live somewhere else?
someplace
So what's your home address?
else. 72 Centerwood Street, West Babylon.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
When you sent in the renewal, do you agree to the terms and conditions that the town sent you?
Yeah.
Okay. Good. Anyone here from the board wish to speak regarding this property?
I would, Mr. Chairman.
Yes,
Patrick
sir.
Nolan. Good evening. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Fine, thank you. A couple items for you. We'd like you to replace the sidewalk on the front of the house before the street. We'd like to clean up outside the fence, from the fence to the street. There's a broken wood gate on the side of the house that needs to be replaced. There's debris around the property that needs to be straightened up, removed. And then the stockade fence around the back of the property, the back patio. See all this fencing that's all falling down? The pickets are all uneven. Everywhere that there's a stockade fence, that needs to be replaced. And then we'd like you to put in a new curb across the front of the street. We have this all in pictures for you.
Yeah, but the house been closed for 3.5 years with squatter. And
I'm sorry, can you speak?
Squatters.
Oh, there are squatters in the house?
Yes, with squatters.
squatter was there. And as the squatter's there, they never go in the back. And the next door neighbor break the gate for the dogs to go out and take care of their business.
Yeah.
But I talked to them and they say we can go halfway, but I don't know.
Are there still squatters in the property now?
No,
How long have they been gone?
maybe 3 months.
Well, I'm glad they're out.
Yeah.
I'm sure you've had efforts to remediate the inside of the property. We don't deal with things that are inside, and I'm
Okay.
sure there was plenty to do there, but there's plenty more to do on the outside of the property.
Yeah.
And we empathize with you having had to deal with the squatters. But there's a,
Remove the fence too, right?
yeah, you could remove the fence. You don't have to have the fence around the back. The stockade fence can just come down.
Okay.
But other than that, we have the lists that I'm happy to go over with you again. And I can give you the pictures of each item.
Okay.
Do you have any questions?
Yeah.
We're going to extend to the next meeting to give you a little time.
Anyone here in the audience wish to speak regarding this property? No? Okay, hearing none, do we have a motion?
Motion, Patrick Nolan?
Extend to November 15th.
Yeah, extend to November 15th.
Seconded by?
Seconded by Mark Smith.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none. So we're going to extend this to November 15th, like Mr. Nolan said. You know, there's a big list of things. Do you want to write them down, or do you want, maybe Mr. Nolan can show you the pictures?
Yeah.
I can go over it with you.
Do you want to give them that? You can give
Yeah,
them.
I have a list and I have photos. We can go through it if you'd like to step to the back for a moment.
So he can go over everything with you, so you know, so it's all written down for you, okay, sir?
Sure.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And I'm very sorry about the squatters, but I'm glad they're out,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
As we move on to number 6, it's 121 Farber Drive in West Babylon. How are you today?
Good, how are you?
Good, thank you. Please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
Okay. For the record, if you're both going to speak, we just need both names and home addresses. So if you'd like to go first, ma'am.
Mary Ann DeFreitas, 180 Farber Drive, West Babylon, New York, 11704.
Great, thank you. And ma'am?
Josephine Reed, 43 North Forest Avenue, Rockville Center, New York, 11570.
Great, thank you.
You're welcome.
And you're both here representing 121 Farber Drive in West Babylon.
Correct.
Okay. When you sent in the renewal, do you agree to the terms and conditions that the town sent you?
We did.
Okay, good, perfect. Anyone here from the board have any questions or concerns?
No, Mr. Chairman.
Anyone in the audience have any questions or concerns regarding this property? No? Hearing none, do we have a motion?
Motion to approve by Mark Smith.
Seconded by?
Seconded by Maria Adisi.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, the application was granted. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you
Have a
very
good
much.
evening.
Have a good night.
Thank you.
So at this time, we're going to